Hello everybody and welcome to this walkthrough for Myst Remastered on Xbox. If you follow this achievement in full, you should net yourself 900 of the 1000 gamer score. The last 100 being the speedrun achievement, which I will show you how to get on a separate video. And this video is going to be split up into parts. So for this part 1, I'm going to show you how to get to and solve all the puzzles in the mechanical area. If you want to do all this in a single sitting, I would recommend playing it on the randomized mode. So this means that the puzzles that I'm going to get now are going to be different to the ones that you will get on your playthrough. But I will show you how to solve the puzzles for yourself, and they're not actually that difficult once you know.
I realized the moment I fell into the fissure that the book would not be destroyed as I had planned. It continued falling into that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting glimpse. I've tried to speculate where it might have landed, but I must admit that such conjecture is futile. Still, the questions about whose hands might one day hold my Myst book are unsettling to me. I know my apprehensions might never be allayed, and so I close, realizing that perhaps the ending has not yet been written.
The first thing you need to do is walk forward to the book and click on the animation inside, and that will teleport you to the island. Now click the left joystick and that will change you to running. Therefore you will move around a lot quicker. And the first thing that we're going to want to do on this island is flick all of these switches. So the first one is here. Second one, you'll need to go up these stairs. This big giant cog here is where the entrance to the mechanical area is, but we need to open it first. If you go round here, up these stairs, the next switch is here. Go past the entrance to the library and along these walkways here to the next switch. The last 3 switches are down here past these pillars. The first one is here on the left. The second one is straight ahead right next to this entrance. And the last one is over here, or the last one that we can get to for now. So once you've flicked all of those up, you'll need to head into the library, which is back past the pillars up here. In the library, we will want to look at this map on the left, and turning on all the switches has made all the areas appear on here. So what you're going to want to do is hold down the right trigger on the dial, and this will let you rotate where the light is pointing. So you're going to want to point it to the cog and let go. You're then going to want to pull the lever underneath the left hand painting and head down the secret passage. Now the solutions to the puzzles are behind the lift once you go up in it. So go into the lift, close the gate behind you, and the green button will illuminate. So you can now go up and find the first clue. Okay, now this clue here, 445212, that will be completely random, and that will be different for you on your playthrough to the one that I'm doing. But basically the top one is the time, the second one is the code that you will need. So I've got 445 and 212. I would recommend having a notepad nearby so you can write down these solutions, or take a photo on your smartphone, or if you have the Series X or S, press the screenshot button on your controller, if that will help. So I now need to head back out of the library, which requires you to pull the lever on the right-hand painting, which will close the secret passage and reopen the book. Make your way down to the clock tower, and then you need to set the time on the clock to the time that was on the board. So hold the outer one. The outer lever will set in minutes, so set that to 45. Then pull the middle one and set that to 4. Once you've set the correct time, press the button, and that should make the walkway across the island clear. Walk across. This is the final lever, so you need to pull that up and then head into the building. Now the code that I have is 212. So as you can see, there are numbers on these cogs in front of you. What the solution to this one is fairly simple. Leave the lever on the right hand side completely. That's the one that resets it if you make a mistake. What you want to do is you want to pull the middle lever until your first number is on the top of the 3 numbers going down in the middle. So I pull it 1, I pull it once, and then twice. So I now have a 2 at the top. So if I now hold and press, you now need to press this left-hand lever the number of times that it will take to get your bottom number correct, but what I'll do is pull it once to get the 1. So as you can see, the next number is going to be a 2. So I would need to hold this lever on the left, and the 2 will stop at the bottom, but the middle one will rotate, and you'll want to stop it on the correct number, so to make your correct 3-digit number. But as you can see on what I've got in front of me, I actually have a 2 and a 1 that are going to come round next, so I just need to pull it once. And if you've done it correctly, the cog at the bottom will open and you will get the achievement for solving the puzzle. So now you need to head over to where the cog was at the start, which is back up here. Turn right, follow the path down, and then go up the steps to the cog. So when you're here, if you have a look, if you open the book, you'll see there is a little animation showing you where you're going. Click on the screen and you'll teleport to that world. Now, there are a couple of things that you're going to want to do in this mechanical area. A couple of collectibles to find and a secret achievement that you can miss if you don't get it now. I'm going to show you how to get all of those. So first things first, head through here and turn right, go over to this room over here, and as you can see there's a blue button here. Press that and the secret door will open and you will find a blue page lying on the shelf. Go back out and then make your way round. Ignore that bit for now. Go all the way round to this room with a telescope in it, and if you notice on the throne there is a mini chessboard. If you press that, you'll see a button. Press the button to open another secret passage and there will be a red page in here. Now the blue and red pages are required for unlocking the additional endings of the game. You will need to find all of them, and I will show you where they all are throughout this walkthrough. So walk back over here, press the button to lower the stairs, and what you're going to want to do to get this mechanism working is line up the gap in the 2 circles at the bottom. So move the lever forward and the middle one will rotate, and you will want to stop it when the gap is at the bottom. So then if you head back up, press the button again, and that will raise the staircase and make your way up to the lift in the middle. So you now need to go up in the lift. Basically this island can rotate as it's a giant cog, and you're going to want to rotate it to each point on the compass. So when you reach the top of the list, if you press the middle button, that will then lower the lift, but you need to get out of it first, so that you can then stand on top of it and use the mechanism for turning the island. So press the left hand lever all the way forward, that locks the gears into place, and then the right hand one you just want to hold for about a second, so like so. That will have rotated the island a quarter of the way round, 90 degrees. So then you need to make your way back down on the lift. And go back outside, which is where we will find the first two symbols that we will need in order to get off the island and return to Myst. So if we go out here, as you can see, this is now turned. That's where we started. We are now this little. We can now get across this little island here. And if you look on top of here, you will need to make note of those two symbols. So we have a circle with a hole in the bottom of it and a circle with a square inside. Those are actually symbols 3 and 4 of the code that you're going to want. Again, press the screenshot button or write them down on a notepad if you think you're going to forget them. These symbols are, again, completely random when you're playing this playthrough. So head back to the lift, go back up again, and then we're going to want to rotate it another 90 degrees to the next area. Press the middle button to get out. Left hand lever should still be locked in place, so leave that alone, then move the right hand lever and hold it forward for about a second. Okay, that should hopefully be another 90 degrees, so press the button and go back down. No, not the middle one. You want to press the bottom button. Sorry, the middle button is what you press to get out. The mistake there. The bottom button you need to press to go back into the bottom. Then if you make your way back out the front door, you should be pointed at a different island where you can get the first two symbols. Okay. So we have a first aid symbol and a circle and another circle with a hole in the bottom of it. Again, those symbols will be different for you on your playthrough if you're following this on a randomized one yourself. Now, before we rotate the island back to the first area, you're going to want to rotate it through another 90 degrees to get a missable achievement. Now we're going to want to hold the right lever forward again for a second. And then if we go down here, we should be able to see a skeleton in the viewfinder of the telescope. One on the right. There you go. There is a. And if you hold on it for a second, the achievement will unlock. So it's Bob. There we go. takes one more 90-degree turn of the island and we will be able to go back to where we started, into the code and leave. So again, pull the right lever for about a second. Go back down the lift and exit the building. We should be back at the start area. Back past the telescope and out the front door. And we are back at the start. So now it's just a simple case of going to this machine here on the left, entering the 4 symbols that you had. So we have a first aid symbol there. We need the circle with a hole in the bottom of it, circle with a hole in the bottom of it again, and then the last one was the circle with a square inside. Press the button and that should lower the staircase. And then we just have to look inside the book, click on the animation, and that will take us back to the main island and should give us an achievement. So there we go, achievement, found a way back from mechanical. Now, before we go any further, you're going to want to put the red and blue pages that you picked up on the shelf. Do not, under any circumstances, click on the pages themselves to put them inside the book. If you do that, you will be unable to get one of the achievements later on. So that's it for part 1. If you want to know how to do the next area of the game, make sure you tune in for the next part of this walkthrough. Thank you for watching.